fatherless kids. In the kitchen, my mother cooks us beans with tortilla chips.
Welcome back to Gamer Sanctuary, Fresh Coast gaming fans. We had originally planned to be doing the Adepticon Team Tournament Primer today, but unfortunately we only had a handful of people show up. So we're just going to be playing some casual games, doing some experimenting with our lists, and hopefully nailing down the final results for what we're going to be bringing in a couple weeks. So let's take a look at what we brought and who we're going to be playing against. All right, we decided to start shooting this video after we'd already deployed. So we're going to take a look at how we have everything set up. I'm going to be partnering with Adam today. He is bringing his Tau. This is going to be the old Tau Codex, because the new one is not legal for Adepticon yet. And this list for me should be very familiar. I haven't changed anything. We've got 24 Biker Boys, Knob with the Power Claw and Boss Pole, along with Zatsnark the Rippa, and a Burn Obama in reserve. Adam has 2 Fire Warrior teams hiding behind the defense line with a quad gun. Taking cover, not hiding, excuse me. I can't insult the Tau today, they're my friends. We have a broadside team with drones. They are also protecting our single objective. We are playing mission 1 from the primer packet. It's a kill point mission, but objectives also are important. We have 2 battlesuit teams, one with double missiles and one with missiles and plasma. A Tetra. And that should be it for Adam. So lots of shootiness, and it's going to be taking cover behind the wall while my orcs surge forward and try to create as much chaos as we can. Let's take a look at what our opponents are bringing. All right, we have an interesting combination over here. We have Imperial Guard and Necrons, allies. We'll start with the Necrons. They have there's a squad of 6 Wraiths, 2 Annihilation Barges, and that is all they have deployed on the table. In reserve, they have 3 squads of 5 warriors each in Night Sides and the Overlord with Staff of Light. The Imperial Guard have just a vanilla command squad, nothing special there. 2 regular squads and blobbed up protecting that objective. And then 2 heavy weapon teams. There's a missile launcher team here, a las cannon team here in this building. There's a platoon command squad right there. This is it's a Lehman Rush, which one is this? Lehman Rush Punisher with the Gatling cannon. And then in reserve there is a Vendetta with a veteran squad, Melta and a couple grenade launchers in there. And a Valkyrie, correct? The Vulture, excuse me, the other Gatling cannons. So lots of shots. It's almost like Joe knew what was kind of be coming at him today with the Orks. So we'll pick this back up. We already rolled to see if we could seize initiative, and we failed. So we're going to pick this up after the Guard and Necrons take their turn 1. Oh, there is night fighting as well. And both Warlord traits are useless for both of us. I have Furious Charge with my Orks in my opponent's deployment zone. What did you guys get? What did you get for your Warlord trait again?
The extra 1 inch.
Oh, the extra inch for charge, and yeah, it's completely useless on the Imperial Guard too. So, all right, we're gonna move on. All I can say is hooray for night fighting. The Wraiths scooted over, the Annihilation Barges and the Lehman Russ moved forward a little bit. And then everything opened up. The heavy weapons teams, the missile launchers shot frag missiles, and the Annihilation Barges opened up on this 12-man squad of boys, and if we count them, all 12 are still there. 2 up cover saves with night fighting, and Shrouded really help an awful lot. So we're going to move into the bottom of turn 1 and see if all of Adam's Black Sun filters can inflict some damage on these vehicles. All right, the bottom of turn 1 was not significantly better. Actually, it was probably worse than the top of turn 1 for us. I lost 5 bikers to dangerous terrain rolls, and we only managed to glance the Lehman Russ. Everything else, nothing. So there's still an awful lot on the table, and they have 5 flyers that are getting ready to start coming in on reserve. So let's move into turn 2. All right, top of turn 2, we see the Vendetta and one of the Night Scythes come in, but as you can see, there's a Night Scythe laying on the ground. The quad gun managed to shoot it down. Some really good shooting. Everything else opened up at the quad gun and the squad of boys here in the middle. We lost 3 more boys, which made it take a break test. They failed, so they're running away. This squad was unmolested completely. They weren't even looked at. But the quad gun was also destroyed. Oh, and the Tetra, the Knight Commander Pask here in the Lehman Russ opened up with the heavy bolters and destroyed the Tetra. Just barely, though. With stealth and shrouding, it does have a really good cover save. Managed to get 2 glances through, though. So as of now, the kill point total, and again, this is there are 2 primary objectives in Adepticon missions. The first one is kill points. We do have first blood and a single kill point from the Night Scythe, and they have 1 from the Tetra. We're going to move into the bottom of turn 2. All right, bottom of turn 2 was a little bit better. I decided to switch to my new Ork dice instead of our Fresh Coast 40K dice for my dangerous terrain test, and it paid off. I didn't lose a single Ork to dangerous terrain this turn, and I did manage to get the biker boys up here into the woods, and multi-assault the missile launcher team and the annihilation barge. Took them out pretty easily. These boys did regroup. It took a couple snapshots at the wraiths and didn't do anything. Adam's battlesuits, same thing. Shot at the wraiths and didn't do anything either. The broadside unit did blow up the other annihilation barge though, so there are no more douche canoes on the table. We're going to move now into turn 3 and see if the rest of those flyers want to show up. We still have 2 more Night Scythes, a stranded squad of warriors, and a vulture. Vulture. Yep, with another Punisher cannon. So we'll see if all those shots are going to come into play this turn. Top of turn 3, Necrons get 2 more of their flyers in. They came in and the warriors disembarked along with the Overlord, and they all shot over here at my War Boss's squad, and because I didn't turbo boost and there's no night fight or anything, did an awful lot of damage. Killed all the boys and left the Knob with a single wound and the War Boss with 2, and promptly rolled a 10. So the War Boss is running away at the moment. Hopefully he can regroup, but still not destroyed. Over here, the Punisher opened fire on the battlesuits?
Yep.
He opened it at the battlesuits, managed to take out one of the drones, and the Vendetta also took out a drone from the broadsides. But that's it. We are still doing all right. See if my flyer can come in this turn and get some shots back. Bottom of turn 3, my burner bomber came in, shot 2 rockets, and I called my wand, unloaded a hail of fire into the wraiths. I managed to kill one and take a wound off another. Over here, the broadsides took out the Layman Russ. The missile troops and the both of the battlesuits took a hull point off the Vendetta, but my biker boys turned around, snap fired it, and wrecked it from behind. Got enough pens and glances in there, and it crashed. Killed 7 of the guys inside. The 3 special weapon troops are still alive. In other news, though, my War Boss is still a little girl, and he's running away. But that's it. We're going to move now into turn 4. This is turn 4. The Vulture came in and shot my Daka jet down. Whole lot of shots at it. Everything else kind of just shot at the troops behind the defense line. The broadsides lost 1 and a drone. The Wraiths and the Imperial Guard tag teamed to rout my Warbiker right over here. The Knob is the only one left. And the veteran troops that are sitting in the crater of the Vendetta snapshot and got 2 hits off, managed to kill the Knob and put a wound on the War Boss. So it was really good shooting right there too. And that's it. We're going to move into the bottom of 4 and see if our thin towel line can hold out. Bottom of turn 4, Adam has still got most of his army pretty well entrenched in that emplacement. I am down to the War Boss and the Knob. The Knob is still running, and War Boss regrouped. They managed to take out 1 of the veteran troopers with some snapshots. And the broadsides and that Fire Warrior team on this side shot at that flyer, and he evaded everything. The same thing over here happened to this one. They managed to get 1 pen in, but it was just a shaken on it. So he lost a hull point. And over here, the broadsides got a snapshot in and immobilized this flyer, so it's locked velocity. It's not going to be able to hover. It's going to have to move as fast as in its speed bracket. So we're going to move into top of turn 5 then, and see if we can't hold out. Top of turn 5, things are looking real bad for us. The Necron Warriors who came out from reserve are holding that objective now. We have nothing left to push over here because my War Boss was killed by the veteran squad. 2 hits, 2 wounds, and 2 failed saves for me. The Vulture didn't do a whole lot, but the Necrons who disembarked off the Night Sides, who then took off the back of the table, they did shoot up the Fire Warrior teams pretty good. Fire Warriors both lost some. This group broke and ran off the table with a 6-6, and the Wraiths polished off the last guys here. So at this point, we're just looking to try to collect some kill points to even the total up. But the Imperial Guard Necron alliance is definitely in the lead at the moment on both primary objectives. So move into bottom of 5 and see what we can do. This is all we have left after the bottom of 5. The first battlesuit team over here shot in and then assaulted the Necron warriors right there, killed them off. This one managed to kill 2 of the warriors in this squad, broke them, but failed the assault. So this squad regrouped because they assaulted them. So yeah, things are still not looking great for us. It's going to be very difficult for us to try to pull this out, but only have 3 units left on the table. See if we can avoid getting tabled in the top of turn 6. All right, here we are in the bottom of turn 6. It is pretty much over. The Imperial Guard and the Necrons are holding these back 2 objectives, and this one is being left alone because it doesn't matter. We have both battle suits fleeing off the table. Obviously, my knob isn't there either. Yeah, this is a very convincing victory for the Imperial Guard and Necrons. They're going to win both primary objectives, have Linebreaker, slay the Warlord, everything but First Blood. So it was a good look at what the missions are all about in Adepticon. With 2 primaries, you got to really pay attention to a lot of details, and some bad saves at the end, and some bad shooting also didn't really help us out. Thanks again for watching, though, and hopefully we'll be able to get in one more bat rep before we actually go to Chicago.